Hello! This is Habble Babble, and I'm back with Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. Playing the British campaign once again. And the last time we defended French royalists against the cowardly French revolutionaries. Let's continue. Let's see, where were we at? Still can only buy frigates. Yes. Land battle. Large land battle. Calls for 6 ships. So let's real quick see what we've got back here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I definitely have 6. Let's do some rearranging first, because these 2 ships that only have 2 units on them are not really the most useful way to deploy ground troops. So let's move things around a bit. I'll deal with the captain soon. Okay. And we'll put the last one on here. And we'll just sell those 2 that are unoccupied then. Constant and Astati. Alright. I actually have another ship here. Another unrated ship. I suppose I could take it as a trophy and then replace the Dorsetshire. Might as well, really. That will give me... Yes. Add to fleet. Put those on. I need a crew. Come back to that empty spot here in a second. We need crew. Doesn't matter. Upgrades do not matter. Oh, commander. Seems like a waste. Yeah, whatever. Full crew. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now I can sell the Dorsetshire. And I've got 3 empty spaces. What do I need? Well, another battery of guns would be good. Also gonna unlock grenadiers. Yes, let's do 1 more battery of guns. 4-pounders. He can have that one. 80 guys. Let's do 6-pounders, actually. And then... Let's see, what do we have for other units? Let's just do 2 grenadier companies. I think that will do just fine. Better guns, perhaps? And we still have plenty of these, so given those, we will be, just to differentiate, first Grenadiers, and oh, no. Wait, where are the better ones? There were better ones still there. And you will be second, Grenadiers. Okay. Back to these guys. We'll just call them C Battery. Okay. That should do it. So, on to the mission. Corsica. On 1793, the spirit of Corsican unrest against the occupying French forces kindled into open rebellion. It's a strange way. On 1793? That's a weird way of describing it. The mass uprising has driven the French garrison into fortified port towns at the northern coast. The Corsican irregulars have not been able to make progress against the fortified French positions and have requested our assistance. Pretty straightforward. The map, however, is pretty rugged. Lots of ridges and hills. I guess we'll see how this goes. Captain, our units have taken up their positions and are awaiting your orders. Yep, a ridge. The French have brought every available man and piece of artillery to fortify this ridge, as well as this fort and its surroundings. We need to capture at least one of these two positions and open a clear path to Bastia. Then we can regroup and launch our final attack on the undefeated city. Godspeed, Captain. Oh, let's pause. Let's just hold up for a second. I don't know why the pause just shuts off the music. That's weird. This hill gives us a valley we have to cross to capture another hill before we can attack the town. Whereas this one is just about capturing a ridge and high ground before moving down onto the village. So we'll prioritize the ridge line. Start moving forces forward. Where are the guns? And the third battery there. Supplies there. These three companies to cover this flank. These three front. See, I see one. There's the other grenadier. We'll put them on the left. And that leaves us with, I think, 2 in reserve. I'll just put them in the back. And fast forward a bit for everybody to get in position. We'll take up positions on this hill. Yeah, it looks like there's fortifications looking down on us from that one. Range might not be too much of a problem with that fort. Let's see. Okay, first units are getting into position. Why don't we have the Marines go down here? Don't remember what I put where. These guys on the left. Reserve their center, their right. Okay. I could create groups. However, they're probably going to get mixed around regardless. Oh, shit. We're being fired upon. We need to hurry it up, guys. Okay. We're taking fire. We need to get units forward to spot those positions. You guys, head up there. Skirmishers will be able to spot them. We'll try not to get ourselves killed, hopefully. Let's fast forward a little bit. Get into positions. Oh, skirmishers are under... Oh, there's another... Those are other skirmishers. Skirmishers are under fire. Okay, we got French Fusiliers. We can't really do a lot if we run under fire because we got spotted first. Oh, I think I see guns. Well, let's at least B batteries in position to start firing. Yep, skirmishers coming down the hill again. I need you guys to like move up ASAP. You guys in the center in kind of a reserve position. Why are you guys coming so slow? Hurry your asses up. I need those guns. Grenadiers will take the center as they are most heavily armed. Ooh, guns on the top of the hill. Now they're taking fire from the left. Let's see if we can take that position there. I'm gonna send these guys across the river. We need to do something about those guns firing on our flank. I don't think I can take that position, but at least they can distract them. Got two guns. Move forward. I want you to... Actually, you two go over here. We got plenty of units going up the middle. My support guns are just so far back. Hurry it up. You guys need to push on the summit. I'll have you two come up over here. Fill in the gap in the middle. This one, kind of in the middle, in reserve. You far left. Yeah, we're good. You two go across. Come on! I need those artillery guns. Push forward, double quick. Okay, these guys have dealt with skirmishers over here. We're taking some fire. Our guns are returning fire. Taking fire from the right. Push, push, push up. Double quick. Grenadiers are falling back. Let's push up. Okay, the artillery here is taken care of. Chassé. We need these guys around the flank to hit those grenadiers. I see at least two guns. Two guns on top of the ridge there. You guys. Bayonets! Not you. Yep. Charge! Hit them from the flank. Guys, we need to pick up the pace here. Uh-oh. Fall back! We're gonna take out those guns quick as we can. I mean, you don't have to go double quick. Okay, grenadiers. We have other grenadiers over here. We need to deal with those guys. We could. Now we're taking fire from that side. Okay, artillery guns up here are dealt with. But we need to do something about those guys on the left. This company up the hill. Oh, I see our guns finally arrived. What's your condition? Kinda tired. I imagine you were taking so long. Okay, you two. I know you're exhausted, but we need to get over to the ridge. Okay, these two. Forward. We gotta move on those guns. Yes. Get a little closer. We have prisoners. Okay, these guys push across the river. You join those guys. Okay. Captain, the French lines are in chaos and they are retreating into the city. We must take advantage of this initial victory and pursue them before they can organize a new defensive line. Well, we'll try to do that. But it's still a good distance to go and the guns are slow as hell. In fact, you get over there. You get over there. You guys take this position. Double quick, if you could. In fact, bayonets! Take those guns before they could retreat with them. Or fire on you. Okay. They're retreating. Push forward. More prisoners. I'm very much outpacing my own artillery right now. Keep moving forward. You, get up there. We're taking more fire from the ridge up ahead. Well, if you're exhausted, stop running. Rear flank. Oh, there's still a gun back there. Oh, no, there's chasseurs. Turn and fight. You guys move up and secure that crossroads. Take positions on the line, on the top of the ridge. Okay, they're falling back. Yep, there's the next set of guns. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Aggressive action. We're gonna move you down here to this hill. I want you up here to help those guys out. C battery's lazy as fuck. You guys are just bringing up the rear at this point. These guys could use some help. Get over there. Like to take that supply wagon there. You guys just kind of sit here. Another supply wagon that'd be nice to capture. Keep moving, keep moving. They're retreating off the hill. See if we can maybe capture them before they do. You guys charge and attack that supply wagon. Okay, since they're moving, A battery there. Where's C battery? Still down there. Hurry your ass up! Okay, we have nobody else coming down the hill, it seems. There was at least one gun firing on us over here, but I don't know where he is, and I'm not going to bother. So you two, down the hill. Yeah, we're still getting shot at. But I really don't care. It's these guys that are a problem. Everybody charge! If you can break them, that would be great. Okay. Oh, look at this. We've secured the supply wagon there. Okay, somebody shattered. Is it this one? Yep. Maybe get in there, you guys. Yeah, we're taking lots of heavy losses. And you're just kind of standing and watching. Who surrendered? This one surrendered. More prisoners. Situation here isn't going great. You got them outnumbered. Get them with your bayonets. Get them with the pointy end. Okay. You took a lot of casualties, but that's okay. We're fine. I don't really care. Actually, why don't you guys go man that wagon there? And this is a problem. My guys are giving up. At least the ones up there. But we're doing pretty good over here. In fact, you guys move across. Take up positions overlooking the town. Move the battery down there. There's the other battery finally starting to show up. You'll go over there. You're still bringing up the rear. Oh boy. You've got no ammo. But you found the artillery guns, I see. We need to do something about this. Send Marines up there to help them out. Are you exhausted? Possibly. Maybe just move over here. Oh yeah, you're back here. Get down there. Now, despite everything, I need you guys to take up some positions here. Here, you guys man that supply wagon. We could really use that. Some very annoying Frenchmen behind my lines. Just charge into them. You don't have any bullets, so charge them. There's only 40 of them. You can take them. There's less than 40 of them. You should be able to win this. In fact, you guys join them. We should have them completely outnumbered. Oh, you're already routing. Useless. Meanwhile, these guys are making good progress. We're already almost to the town. Fly wagon, get down there. The Marines are coming back to bail you out. Get this battery over here. This company here. This company here. These Marines down here. Double quick. Distract those grenadiers. Okay, they'll stop chasing what's left of 7th Company. Okay. Okay. 2nd Marines over there. 6th Company. Rejoin the main line. Stupid Frenchman. Getting in the way. Yes, you're out of ammo and you failed me miserably. There's the guns. And they're retreating. Okay, they're shattered. They're gone. Good. Okay, you 2 Marines, deal with those guns. They're very annoying. Okay, our artillery is coming down the hill, getting into position. You guys slightly up the ridge. I think that'll help you a bit better. I know, you're so tired, Sea Battery. You haven't done shit, and you're so exhausted. You've been behind the formation the entire time. You've never even set up your guns. Okay, B Battery in position to fire on Dragoons. Cavalry. They're moving into the field. What are you gonna do? Okay. Oh! Apparently we took out some guns. I didn't even notice. Then the skirmishers up the ridge. See if that fort is clear. You're pretty badly shot up, 1st Marines, so go over there and take those guys out. Finish off that gun. Well, they moved in on one of our units. They got shot up for the trouble. 1st Rifles, just check to see if the fort is clear. Kind of seems that way. Good, the artillery is dealt with. That means these guys can rejoin the main formation. You two head over towards where 8th Company has that supply wagon. God, Sea Battery, you're so useless. Okay. Alright, the fort is clear. We have the hills overlooking the village. The Dragoons are scaring me, though. They keep kind of coming close and then deciding not to. And I have left A Battery here kind of by themselves. Move into the wheat fields. 2nd Company's in really good shape. Send them down there. And 4th Company as well. We're gonna wait for 2nd and 3rd Marines to send anybody else, as 8th, 6th, and 7th Companies are very badly shot up. Sea Battery! Hurry it the fuck up! Okay, Grenadiers, you're in a good spot. 1st Rifles over here. Form a line. I don't want those Dragoons to surprise you. Head down the hill and start approaching the village. You guys will just sit right here next to the supply wagon. Okay. C battery. God. You have been doing nothing but pushing those pushing those cannons around. You haven't used them at all because you're so slow. I literally just made this unit. They're so worthless. We need to start advancing. Push into the edges of the town. A and B batteries are still in position to cover us. Well, other than those dragoons, I don't see anybody, so let's just kind of move in aggressively. Keep your eyes peeled. I just don't know where the dragoons went. Was I so effective on the ridge that there was no one left to defend? Other than the dragoons, who apparently don't want to attack? I mean, okay. If you feel that way. Grenadiers to the river lines. Bomb lines here. And first and third in the back. Huh. I was expecting more of a fight here. I had everybody in positions and everything. And I guess they just don't want to fight. Maybe I was too scary. Alright, these guys have arrived. So everybody's here. There's another fort here. Well, that's it, I guess. Battle over. Oh my god. I almost killed all of them. I guess I was more effective than I thought. We did take some pretty heavy casualties in some of these units. First company is good. Let's see, what perks should they get? I like firearms for accuracy. And they need a few replacements, but not many. Second company is good. Lost 2 guys. Third company. I think a few more losses, but they'll be good. B battery got up front and took a few losses. 6th company and 7th company. Boy, you almost got wiped out. And you couldn't even take out a handful of small grenadier units. Rifles lost a few guys. These Marines, they got pretty shot up early on. Not really their fault. They were under a heavy artillery fire. 2nd Marines came in, saved the day for 6th and 7th Company, along with 3rd Marines. And 8th Company, ripped to pieces as well. I don't remember where 9th Company was. I didn't seem to do a whole lot. 4th. Now these guys played a big role in taking that ridge early on. Good job, Grenadiers. Okay, where? Sea battery. You didn't do a thing, so I can't even upgrade your stamina. I guess that's what we got to deal with, though. And ransom for the prisoners I took. Yes, I will take payment. Congratulations, Captain. The French have lost another strategic location. Our relations with the Corsicans are better than ever. Yay. Yay for me. I'm a good captain. A few patrols here. Corsican Voyager. The Admiralty has been informed about the plans of the French governor of Corsica. It seems that he is organizing to escape and advancing troops in the island. Send any available ships to patrol the Corsican waters to prevent governor's escape. Okay, how about Black Pearl and Sunderland? And as for the other one, a very important person. Captain, there's an urgent rescue task with a high priority. One of the evacuation ships has lost contact with the convoy and drifted to an unknown destination, likely due to some damage. Among the passengers, there's a member of the royal family of the Kingdom of Naples. The Admiralty ordered all available ships to search and rescue the Neapolitan royal member. Glasgow and Portsmouth. And the stage. You will find that the Mediterranean Sea presents its own variety of unique challenges. The winds can change rapidly and will vary greatly from one area to another. The same can be said of your potential opponents. Formidable Spanish warships, powerful French or Ottoman frigates, as well as light and fast Barbary and pirate vessels may be encountered. The Admiralty has decided to offer you the third-rate HMS Agamemnon. A perfect ship for these conditions, though if you would instead prefer to equip a ship of your own specifications, funding is also available for this purpose. It's a fucking third rate. Yes, a ship of the line. I will absolutely take it. Agamemnon will be my next flagship. Corsican Voyager, congratulations for capturing the French governor, Captain. His treasury was an unexpected but very pleasant surprise. Money for me, then. A very important person. The King of Naples sends his personal gratitude for your success. He also noted that he will be very happy if you will manage to visit him at some point in the future in order to thank you personally. Oh boy, the king wants to see me. And your choice is delivered. Agamemnon. Fantastic. I get my first ship of the line. And I still only can buy frigates. And few ships took damage during that. Okay. We need to repair. Replace casualties on the Sunderland. Repairs for Glasgow. Replacements for crew. Repairs for Portsmouth. She's pretty good on crew, so now we just need to equip Agamemnon. Let's see. First off, my flagship. Here, Captain Otten, you take command. Oh, no. And yes, Captain. Command of the Black Pearl. I will personally command the Agamemnon. And let's get a bunch of new officers to fill out top ranks. And we need plenty of crew. Now, as for guns, let's see here. On the bottom row, let's just put some 24-pounders on the bottom. Do I have any large carronades? Nothing greater than 24. Carronades do pretty good damage, though. Top deck. Let's put some more. Ranger power, Ranger power. More 24-pounder carronades. Upgrade. And improve for armor. And what else can I put on here? Reload. Well, if I reduce the cannon's weight, I can add more stuff. Increase damage. And let's make her sails more HP for the sails. Alright, that looks like a pretty tough ship. Let's see, we got some news here. Bleak days are upon us. Toulon has fallen, and fierce fighting is broken out throughout the Mediterranean. Thankfully, due to Horatio Nelson's efforts, thousands of souls were able to escape Toulon and were spared the guillotine. Fighting in Corsica also appears to be coming to its conclusion, with French forces being driven from the island. Sweet. After multiple bad harvests resulting in bread shortages, the upheaval of the revolution and the beginning of the terror resulted in food riots sweeping across France, along with mutinies in the French fleet. We have pushed our industries harder than ever before in order to take advantage of France's weakness and put an end to this assault on the common order. Ah, cool. Lots of costs reduced. Okay, we got 2 battles here. Let's see what we got. Grand Hiver. In spite of our victories, the French continue to beat us strategically. While distracting our fleets, they deliver food from America to starving France. They appear to be withdrawing all their warships to the Atlantic. While our opposing fleets were maneuvering, our squadron discovered the French Light Squadron under the command of Rear Admiral Pierre-Jean Vestibule. This is a great opportunity to weaken the French fleet and regain the initiative. Let me take a look here. Oh, I need a lot of ships for this. Can I purchase anything of use? More frigates. That's about it. All right. What's the other battle? Let me take a quick look here. Only takes few here. Less ships required for this one. Only 10. Not by much. Let's do Glorious June first. In the middle of a revolution and the politics of terror, a famine broke out in France. France has sent us huge convoys of supplies for America under protection of their fleet. We must intercept this convoy so that the French Republic will drown in the blood of hungry rioters. On June 1st, 1794, our fleet engaged in battle with the French escort and was victorious, but in doing so we were sufficiently delayed and the convoy was able to break through our blockade. Fortunately, one of our patrols discovered part of the convoy. The fate of the French Republic is in our hands. We must destroy as much of the convoy as possible. All right. Two columns of 5. Put Agamemnon, Sunderland, Glasgow, King, and Mercedes in this column, with Black Pearl, Portsmouth, Hound, Low, and San Francisco. San Francisco. Fernando. Blech. San Fernando in this column. The French were clever, and while their main fleet distracted ours, they split the convoy into multiple smaller groups and hoped that at least some of them will get through with their desperately needed supplies. To our good fortune, we have spotted one of these groups. Unfortunately, this one seems to have retained a significant escort, and destroying the transport will not be an easy task. Our orders to destroy or capture as many transports as possible, but if their escort proves too strong, then we are free to retreat and regroup. To complicate the task of the French escorts, we will attack from 2 sides. What are we dealing with here? Column of 4 frigates. And another column of 4 frigates. It seems they recognize that the greater threat is the one from the northeast, with Agamemnon as the lead vessel. The wind is against us. I think it best for this squadron to attempt to cut across their front. Hopefully the wind changes directions. Agamemnon should be able to hit the leading French frigate pretty easily here. And hopefully do a lot of damage. At least the wind is pushing us so that our range is increased in that direction as well. At least the majority of my guns are over in this column. I could probably have the second column run down the center of the French transports. Gonna have to rely a lot on Agamemnon here. Looks at least like the transport ships are unarmed. They're just ignoring the entire second column. They're just dealing entirely with this one. I get it. There's ship of the line in this group. But they're completely ignoring the second column, which means that the transports will be unprotected. And we're about to cut across the bow, or they're about to cut across my bow, which isn't good. Don't you take my bowsprit. There's an awful lot of escorts, and I don't like that very much. Oh, we're starting to hit the lead transport ship. To have this column reduce speed, and we're going to focus on hitting the transports. Well, this column keeps them busy, I guess. Why don't we reduce speed? Maybe they'll stop being stuck on the bow of the ship. I'd like Agamemnon to be more involved in what's going on, rather than just stuck on one of the ships. Unless you can run her down. I mean, that is possible. We're doing some good damage already, but we don't have nearly as many ships as they do. Oh no! Glasgow lost her mainmast. Reduce speed some more. Just let the French ship go. You're stuck there. You're not much use to me. Stop. All stop. Okay. She's past us. Full sail, come about. Whole column's just a sitting duck here. Now we're letting loose on both sides. Oh, the lead transport surrendered. One of the French frigates has sunk. Another one is taking some pretty good damage, is taking on water. I don't like that Agamemnon is ahead by itself, while the rest of the column is dealing with all these other ships. But I don't want that one to get away. Reduce sail. You guys have cut right in front of the transports. Don't let them get away. Little do these escorts know they've approached my squadron when I have very much outfitted my ships with low range but high power guns. So when they get close like this, they get ripped apart. Unfortunately, I'm just really badly outnumbered, so it's resulting in heavy damage as well. However, they've taken some pretty good losses as it is. Sunderland's rudder's out. Glasgow's lost the mainmast. Another ship sunk. Which one? Oh, another one of the frigates. Maybe come down to quarter speed here, Black Pearl. There goes another one. Which one is it? Ah, that one. Okay. Keep at it. The biggest French escort, however, remains afloat. Glory has surrendered. Another transport. Keep at it. Keep at it. You guys got this under control. Another French escort sunk. We're doing all right. If Glasgow hadn't lost her mainmast, we'd be doing better, but that's what it is. Unfortunately, the rear ship of this column is Mercedes, who is severely outgunned by everything, and is about to face off against the largest French ship. You know what? I might have these guys put out a boat and see if we can't capture the two surrendered French ships. Boats from the ships that are sinking are heading towards those, so it'd probably be best to try to deal with them beforehand. Okay, you guys take your new prizes. and just get out of here. We'll deal with the rest of them. Another ship sunk. Oof. Not ideal. Mercedes is in rough shape and wavering. Another ship has surrendered. Excellent. Send over a prize crew. Oh, there's another one. Will the French beat me to it? Come on, hurry. There's just a couple left. Speaking of just a couple left, I see 3 escorts still afloat. All badly damaged. Three remaining transports. Oh, one surrendered. Just don't take the bowsprit off the Portsmouth. I don't know if that one's going to survive. Seems to be taking on heavy water. Actually, several of them look like they might not survive. We might end up losing those transports that we just captured, just because they're going to sink out from under us. 2 left. There, and another there. This one's in really bad shape, listing heavily. Oh, one of the escorts has decided they're going to try to take on my 2 ships that have prize crews. Oh, yep, there it goes. Rejoin your crew, then. One of the prize ships has sunk. Yep, that one's sunk. Just 2 left. Okay. This column back to full speed. Let's maneuver. Oh, 2 more French ships just sank. Which ones? Oh, that one exploded. And that one sunk. So it's just this escort left. Can we run her down? This one surrendered, but there were so many boats around it that the French just recrewed it. Looks like that one's about to sink. Actually, let's stop. We're gonna have to pick up the prize crew from that one, I think. Yep, there she goes. Back to your ship. Maybe you guys just kind of try to make your way out of here. I don't know what's holding this one up. Not much. There she lost her mizzen mast, and she's gone. Okay. One uncaptured troop transport left. We'll make sure those starving peasants starve. Are we the baddies? I mean, we are fighting against a republic for the sake of maintaining status quo in the monarchies. And to do that, we're sinking ships full of food for starving people. I think it's pretty clear cut. But I have big ship with guns that go boom. One transport and one escort remain. I haven't lost any ships yet, other than the prize ships that weren't able to stay afloat. Some of my ships have taken some pretty severe damage, though. There goes the last escort. It's just this one left. Okay, everybody who's not a captured transport ship can slow down and just focus on sinking that last one. Like we have 3 that we managed to capture sufficiently intact. I wonder if this last one will surrender. There's lots of boats of crews from the various ships around. So I don't know if we'll be able to take her intact. Come on, Sunderland. Just sink her. She's in pretty bad shape as it is. Pumps out. And she's taking on water. Severe hull damage on the starboard side. There, she's surrendered. But there's still cruise ships around. They're going to try to reman her immediately. Yes, already did. And there goes... Okay, there's one other boat. But she's sitting literally side on with the Sunderland. Has no guns. She's just gonna get shot at. That last boat is in the middle of thy fleet just getting shot at. Do you guys surrender yet? That's the rest of their fleet. 116 guys on this one ship. That doesn't look like it's gonna last much longer. She's down by the head. Surrendered, but she's definitely sunk. That's it. And victory is mine. I have heroically sent hundreds of tons of food to the bottom of the ocean. Well done. Let's repair the ships that need repairs. HMS King. Mercedes. The ship that I captured in the very first mission of the game. And look at all those trophies. 3 whole trophies. We will sell them. I don't need any more transport ships. I still am not able to purchase any ships of the line. I'd really, really like some right now. After such performance, no one can question that you did your part. The section of the convoy you encountered now rests either in the ocean or in our harbors. Unfortunately, our officers were less vigilant, and much of the convoy was successful in reaching flames. Blah, 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 blah. I guess I have to do this other one now. I need 11 ships. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 brigs. I do have 12, but I'd rather have something a little more punch. There's 3 options for frigates. 248 and 130, or 242s and 138. I think I'll take these 2. 2 frigates to add to the fleet. And we don't have any use of these brigs anymore, so we'll sell those. Where are they at? Here we are. Pearl and Romney. Useless. Useless at this point in the game. So we have HMS Sun and HMS Content that need a crew. And since we're up against a lot of ships, we're gonna need some powerful guns. Is there anything where I can upgrade regarding guns? I should probably just upgrade as much as I can. I have a lot of money. Unlock everything. Those ships. These guns. Just finish off those. Okay, let's see if that made any difference in what guns we can get on these things. Probably can't get too much more powerful on these 2. They're just frigates after all. 18-pounder carronades on the top deck. 24. Oh, 32. 32-pounder, that'll do. And Intent needs her crew. With... yeah, I'm just gonna go for firepower rather than range on these. They are cruisers. They're not gonna... or they're frigates, they're not... They've got speed, but not... we don't have firepower is the problem right now. We just don't have firepower because we don't have any ships of the line. So we have to do everything we can to make this as effective as possible. Reduces spread, increase damage, yes. Let's do the same sort of thing here. Increase armor, reduce cannon weight. Where is it? Where is it? And then we'll do damage. So these two ships will be a good addition to the fleet, as good as we can get right now. Okay. In spite of our victories, the French continue to beat us strategically while distracting our fleet to deliver food for blah blah blah. Yep, we already did that. Let's see, we have 3 units coming in. 1 starts engaged. They need 3 ships. We'll put Agamemnon, Black Pearl, and Portsmouth there as our starting units. This unit comes in from the side. Sunderland. No. Wait. Let's put Content, Sun, Hound, and Sunderland in that group. And this group arriving later, Glasgow King, Mercedes, and Lou. It looks like we expect a second reinforcing force. Let's see. We managed to catch elements of the French light squadron isolated from their main body, and our ships have already begun to engage them. 4 ships. The French are holding their line and seem to be expecting reinforcements that will allow them to regain the advantage. If it turns out that the entire squadron is nearby, we will be in trouble. Our ships are at full sail to join the battle. If we can inflict significant damage here, it will make it much easier for us in the future to outmaneuver the French in the Atlantic. Okay, this group needs to go full sail. It said they were full sail, but Content was not full sail. Okay, so main concern is what this group is doing. They're up against 2 frigates and 2 snows. Their reinforcing group is a ship of the line, 2 frigates, and a snow. And we are already causing significant damage, but go to full sail, otherwise that one's gonna outrun us. Holy shit! That one just rolled right over. I think it just took the whole crew with it. Oh, and that one's going too. Oh, off the J.V. Jones locker. Okay, that leaves the 2 frigates. That was very fast. Okay, reduce speed. We gotta deal with the 2 frigates quickly. We should be able to. We have plenty of firepower. It would be really, really cool if I could capture this ship of the line. And since I have a ship of the line of my own, that might be possible. And they're all about to be really outnumbered. We have not, taken any damage and already sank 2 ships and badly damaged 2 more. Reduce sail. Otherwise, we will sail right past them. This ship is equal to Agamemnon. If we could knock out the sails, we might have a chance of at least disabling her. Okay, they're coming back. Our second group is arriving. I expect there will probably be reinforcements at some point. Otherwise, what's the point of my third squadron arriving? Full sail, don't let them get away. Okay, here comes the second column. Cut across their bow. They're not going to last much longer. With the second group, if I can divide them up a little bit, I might have a chance of taking that first ship. Oh! The powder went. Down to 1. Are you sure you want to keep fighting us? Okay. With that, I think I'm probably good to have the original group with Agamemnon break off and head to engage the others. These guys cut across the bow of that ship and try to take her down. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they're turning to meet us. They got the wind with them. Let's load chain shot. Maintain course and heading. And if we can cut across her bow, Agamemnon might be able to knock her sails out. Oh, there goes the last of those frigates. Reduce speed. We're right in front of her. Come to us. You could reduce speed as well. Also load chain shot. Oop, nope. We can cripple her sails. Certainly damage them. But will we do enough damage to stop her where she sits. Oh, we're doing pretty good damage, actually. But she's proceeding regardless. Full sail. Round shot. Fire on those frigates. Come to full sail and come about. Round shot. Round shot. Sun is about to be in a really bad spot. Just kind of rake her decks if you could. Scanners just shot. Have these guys preload grape shot. Sunderland, just keep round shot in right now. Oh, I see it on the map. Reinforcements coming in. What are they? Looks like 2 additional frigates and a corvette of some kind, probably a Snow. Not really a big threat. Agamemnon reduce sail. Round shot. This column needs to be prepared for the other group. Problem is this ship of the line just keeps crossing back and forth. I know he's probably trying to focus on frigates because he has a better chance against those. You need to hold fire to your port, otherwise you're going to rake the Black Pearl. Your sails are in pretty bad shape. We are doing damage because we keep crossing in front of her bow and stern. Someone is firing chain shot. Is it them? Shooting at the Hound, or are they shooting at the Black Pearl? Okay, open fire. You, Portsmouth, break off. Full sail. Get away from her broadside. Agamemnon. Reduce sail. Wind has changed directions. Portsmouth's not in a good spot there. Gonna take fire astern. Agamemnon will try to take out her sails. Black Pearl is gonna rake the decks with grape shot. Portsmouth needs to deal with the other ships. Reduce to half speed. Second column needs to turn to the west. Deal with the reinforcements. Okay, she's trying to move ahead. Black Pearl doesn't seem to be having a whole lot of effect on the crew. She's trying to come past Black Pearl and get in position on the stern of Agamemnon. Third column has arrived. I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot for them to do once they get here. Portsmouth is kind of getting the shit kicked out of her by herself. So, full speed, get away from there. Increase sail. Stay alongside her. We've significantly reduced her ability to maneuver by damaging the sails. Nah, she broke off Black Pearl's bowsprit when she came across her. Increase sail. We need to... She's gonna try to get away from us. Black Pearl is now wavering because of the sail damage. Come across her. She's starting to waver. Reduce speed. Keep firing with the grape shot. Reduce speed. She's almost to a stop at this point. The other two ships astern of her, though, are a little bit of an issue. gonna try to cut across our stern. Increase sail. Come about. Oh no, Black Pearl's on fire. That's not good. Those crews are gonna... Ugh. I'm gonna stop Black Pearl. What is she firing at? Sails? Can we board her? Boarding action. Yes, yes. Okay, hooks across. Stop, 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 stop. She's surrendered. Board her. Immediately. Okay. Cut the sails. Load round shot. Hold fire. No more boarding. Actually, you come to a stop. You need to get out of the way. Full speed. If we can just keep her afloat, it's gonna be up to the crew that we've sent across. And as long as this one frigate doesn't just sink her, we should be good. Okay, she's free. We've loaded round shot on the Agamemnon. They're going to cut across our bow, but now we're going to have to fire on them from the stern. Round shot. You guys need to hold fire. Portsmouth. Okay, what's going on over here? The wind direction is not in their favor. Alright, pump's fixed. She did take on water. Oh, is she taking on water fast? Yeah, they're on pump duty. Okay. Then it's just these ships I need to deal with. Oh my god! They're running them down! HMS Content being savage here. Okay, she came loose. But maybe not. Reduce sail, you guys. I think you got it under control. Are you guys good? How much water is on the ship? Seems good. Maybe you guys head in that direction to help the other group. Agamemnon's gonna come around to help out. I just hope this one stays afloat. These guys aren't doing so good over here. It's almost like you're outnumbered and outgunned. Situation's still about the same. I hope this thing stays afloat until we can sink the other ships. Things aren't looking too good for them. Oh, your gun ports are underwater. That's not good for you. And you're rolling. You're gonna crash. Collision! Oh no. Oh shit! That one exploded. Come on, guys. Low in the water. It's not good. Sink these other two quick. I want that ship of the line. God damn it. It's really low in the water. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. Because these two won't sink. Oh, they're still afloat somehow. Not for long. And that one's gone. How about you? Oh, your gun deck's awash. You're not gonna last long. Sunk! Yes! Alright. We need extensive repairs, though. On at least a couple of these. Well done, though. We wiped him out. And a brand new ship of the line to join my formation. Add to fleet. She is mine. Oh my god. Is there not? Why does she have 4-pounders? Why bother with 4-pounders? Give me 24-pounder carronades. And another 24-pounder carronades. Let's see. What can I do for officers? Do I have any? I'd have to purchase some then. How about we sell these two ships? Lo and San Fernando. And then their officers and crew can go over to this new one. Oh, Commander Step, take command. And joined by all these guys. With a crew of 500. She's got the guns. We'll reduce weight. Increased armor. Increased damage. And we are also going to give her increased sail help. And also, since she is now of the Royal Navy, HMS, whatever, however you say that. Okay, I have 2 ships of the line. Jesus. You caught the French light squadron scattered and disorganized and inflicted heavy losses upon it. The rest of the French fleet should be much easier to catch now that their screen is gone. Fantastic. Now for these 2 patrols. After a failed uprising of royalists in Brittany, mobs have been slaughtering aristocratic families in the region. The Duke Francois-Henri de Harcourt, the representative of Louis XVIII in France, to the British government, has asked us to help some members of his family to leave the Britannic coast and bring them safely to London. Will you take care of this matter, Captain? Agamemnon and Sunderland. Or not Sunderland. Black Pearl. No. We don't have a high chance of success, actually. 75% is not terrible, but could be better. Secret plans. It has come to our attention that our enemies on both sides of the Atlantic are planning to launch a coordinated operation against Great Britain. An American official was sent to France to finalize the last details of his plan. We expect to find him in one of the convoys we recently intercepted, but our search was fruitless. We have concluded that the Americans must have chosen another way for their representative to arrive in France. Send any available ships to patrol the waters off to Biscay Bay, intercept any American ships, and capture the passengers and any documents found on them. Agamemnon and Sunderland on this one. Okay. The enemy commander has contacted me and offered refund, ransom for the crew. Oh, I make so much money. Alright, these patrols. Captain the Duke is very pleased with the safe arrival of his family, and the Admiral is relieved that the situation has been resolved. Congratulations. The documents of the captured American ship contain almost the full plans of a combined American-French operation against our merchant ships. Their objective was to launch a large-scale privateering attack on our merchant ships and deliver a devastating strike on our sea commerce. Let them come now if they dare. Okay, excellent. To combine their forces against the British Empire, the Second Treaty of San Ildefonso was signed on 19th August 1796 between Spain and the First French Republic. This represents a considerable threat to England and will be put even more attention on your actions. 150% reputation changes. What do I care about reputation? I have these points that I haven't used, but I don't really need right now. Yay! I can finally buy ships of the line. fact, I will do so. HMS Romney, HMS Greyhound. Better repair the ships that I sent out on patrol quick. Okay, so I have 2 more ships that I need to upgrade and equip. Finally, sell the Mercedes, the ship that I captured on the very first mission of the campaign. I don't need it anymore, I don't think. Let me check. Make it full count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably don't need any more than 10. I could probably sell content and Mercedes. Where is content? There you are. Okay. Equipped similarly to the other ships. 8-pounders on the top deck, 24 on the lower. And bottom deck. What's something with a little bit range? 24 pound. Oh, wait. Holy crap. 68 pounders. I can't put those anywhere. 42 pounders on that deck. I need something with some sort of range. Okay. We got this sorted out. Okay. HMS Romney is ready. I lack any senior officers. Let me check here. Who do I got? I have... Yeah, I've got nothing really. Here, you take that guy's spot, and you become the commander. And then we will just buy a bunch of new officers to fill out the rest. Okay. Full crews for 4 third-rate ships of the line. Let's get some guns on her. Do a similar arrangement if we can. Are there any our 32s will work. And the bottom 24s. Like that. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. No, this one. Okay. That's a good amount of ships of the line. Let's see, we have a naval battle and a land battle. Let's see. I think I want to do the land battle first. It looks like this one is the last one for this chapter. Land battle first it is. Contraband. Paul Stumbles was a promising Navy officer, but his gambling passions soon led him out of the Royal Navy's ranks. Some reports noted that his new employer was involved with smuggling goods and other piratical actions. Spaniards seem to have appreciated his new profession and have hired him to attack our merchant ships. Stumbles has been very busy recently, maintaining an active flotilla and operating against the Crown's interests. This unpleasant and embarrassing situation must come to an end. Ah, so we're attacking an island with a pirate base on it. Okay. It's not completely a land battle. We do have... let's do... ships of the line plus four landing forces. Let's see. Hampton, Gentile, Junon, Olivet. Captain, it seems that this small island is the base of Stumbles. Like three ships. He's rushing to anchor and disembark at the safety of the port. Seek protection from his Spanish friends. It is inevitable that we will have to deal with him on land. We should land our troops on the other side of the island and attack the port and destroy Stumbles' fruitful enterprise. The recapture of the merchant ship would make our day even more productive. Good luck, Captain. Okay. We will land our ships. Wind is to the east. We will land on this coast and advance towards the small village there. There are a pair of gun batteries protecting the port. We'll have to take them by land. And then the two ships of the line can move in on the port and sink the two enemy ships and capture the transport. Get transports lining up. Okay, everybody move into position. We'll fast forward time a bit. Well, the ships of the line take a position over here. We will stop them short and then land troops. Troops will push inland. I see a large ridge in the center. Capture the ridge. Then our guns should be able to fire on the base in the village. And we'll attack the two gun positions from behind. Okay. Warships are in position. Drop sails. Away anchor. Wait for the troop ships to arrive. Almost there. Okay, that's good enough. Stop there. Drop anchor. And you put off your groups. Oh, that's the rear line supports. Infantry, ashore, grenadiers. You guys head inland. You guys deploy. And you guys deploy. Okay, we can now get back to regular time. Infantry ashore. Okay. Go on. Get out of the boat. Well, there we go. You three. Move up to that swamp. Infantry ashore. Start landing the heavier equipment. Head for that hill. You on the left. You in the back. I know there's lots of boats. Just hurry up and find a spot to land. Okay. Come on, we're waiting on you. Okay. Everybody's ashore. Just gonna have to wait for them to get in positions then. Okay, move along the swamp. I want to capture this ridge. And then we'll push on the base itself. Looks like this area is clear. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, gun batteries on this hill. Infantry spread out in line. We're gonna move on to secure that ridge. Grenadiers take the right and take that hill. No contacts as of yet. Sweep across the hill. Skirmishers. You need to secure the high ground. These two companies move forward here. You three sweep over the ridge. to secure our southern flank. To clear these pirates from the area. 8th forward, A battery here. Keep pushing those skirmishers. Okay, skirmishers are shattered, so that left flank is secure. These two companies take the left side of the ridge. Sailors are retreating. Push forward down the hill. All right. Move our guns up a little bit. We're almost in position. To begin an attack. Sea battery has decided to be a little more useful today. They have guns right in the middle of the village. And they will be in our firing range, so. First and third take up positions on the left. Once everyone is in position, where? The Grenadiers. First Grenadiers commanding officer has been wounded. Okay, center forward. We need to start moving up. Group of militia on our right flank. You guys need to fire on those guns. Swing your company right and hit them on the flank. Ooh, we have contacts on the left. You guys need to get in position double quick. Okay. We're tightening the noose. Gun batteries are getting into position. Sea batteries in position, firing on them. Already took out one of their guns. We have 6-pounders versus their 4-pounders. We should have an easy firepower advantage to begin with. A batteries in position. Keep advancing on the right flank. I'm gonna push up and take out those coastal guns. Push aggressively. Second Grenadiers are almost in position to take out the northern, well, not northern, western gun position. We're almost in position to hit the eastern gun position as well. Ooh. Not sure what happened there. They keep saying somebody surrendered. Oh, it's those guys. Field guns taken out. Second Grenadiers. Move up and take out that gun position. Oh, we're taking fire from the ships of the port. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Up and at 'em, lads. Once those guns are out, the ships of the line can move in. Grenadiers! They shouldn't be much of a threat for you, so go ahead and charge. Need ammo up front? Let's move the guns forward. Yeah, we're running out of ammunition on the left flank. That gun position is down. Let's start moving in towards the port. We're low on ammunition in a lot of these companies. Ammunition critical on the left flank. Quartermaster, we could get up there and resupply those fellows. I have to buy time until the ships are in position. Oh no, who's wounded? Fourth company. Oh, they're in a bad spot. Fall back! Okay, here come the ships. Alright, we're getting resupplied up here. These guys, however, are not in a good position. Oh! Well, it's one less ship to deal with. I didn't expect her powder to go that quickly. We could just take out that guy in the middle. We could capture their ammunition supply and resupply from that. We nearly got them beaten, but they're not surrendering. They're starting to shatter. Oh, we've captured their leader. Captain Stumbles is ours. And so is their ammunition. Circle this around the survivors and capture them. All right. They're almost wiped out. Keep pushing. They're starting to surrender. One more. All right. The entire remaining force has surrendered. Now we just need to deal with this one ship. The other one is run aground. Hopefully the other ships won't fire on her because they're focused on this one. I don't need my shore guns firing on her. We want to try to capture that one. The ship's in position to sink this last ship and capture this other one that's run aground. Uh-oh. We might not be able to capture that one. Unless she surrenders, like, right now. Why don't we stop there? What is she taking fire from? Oh, sunk. Oh well. We didn't quite do that. Do what we wanted to do. Let's deal with this last one. I don't know if I can totally be responsible for that because it seemed like she was taking hits where we weren't even firing, so there might have been something else going on there. If this one would just either surrender or sink. Let's fast forward time. Well, she sank in shallow waters. Maybe we can salvage her. Actually, look, she looks like she's sliding out shore and sinking further. So maybe not. This one's losing all its masts. And there goes the last one. I think that sufficiently does it. Draw since the transport actually accidentally got sunk. Oops. I'm so sorry. Okay. Just need to replenish the ground troops that took casualties. Ooh, A battery. What did you... Accuracy. Accuracy for main guns. You even took a casualty. And Sea Battery is now gonna have better stamina so they don't fall behind. We did take some pretty heavy losses in a few of these companies. And you need a new officer. Second Lieutenant Rule will take command. Okay, that should do it. And to get some prisoner ransom money. Defeated by a gambler and his band of pirates. And what depths you have sunk to. What, just because I lost the one troop ship? The one transport? Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, what do we... We should be able to do this last one here. Battle of Cape St. Vincent. The Spanish entry into the war in 1796 has significantly altered the balance of naval power in the Mediterranean. Our fleet has been forced to give up our hard-won gains in Corsica and Elba, and then escape into the Atlantic. Since then, our fleet has been blockading Cadiz and searching for an opportunity to strike back at the Spanish. We have received reports that a Spanish fleet has left Cartagena with Cadiz as their destination. The easterly winds of the Venter have been blowing fiercely in its last several days, which have disrupted their route. The Mediterranean fleet, under your command, is trying to intercept the Spanish fleet. You've been reinforced by some ships from the Channel Fleet, but should still expect to be outnumbered. Well, that's a lot of ships I need. Alright, let's do this. Should be good, I think. 4 ships of the line. Yeah. It's the best I can do. The Spanish fleet wasn't expecting a battle and is still split into 2 groups while we are in full formation. The best approach will be to get between them so that we can hit both sides at once while keeping them disorganized and demoralized. Once we've positioned ourselves to keep them out from forming a line, we should try to focus down one of the groups. After the first group is dealt with, the second should be easier to clean up. Okay, so I have been reinforced with a lot of ships, and a lot of big ships at that. So my ships are column 2. The wind is against us. We'll just continue straight ahead as we were. Column 1 is a bunch of ships that are joining us. HMS Britannia was a first rate. HMS Namur, second rate. HMS Captain, I think this is a third. Yep, third rate. HMS Diadem, another third rate. And HMS Excellent, another third rate. So I have 2 whole battle lines consisting mostly of ships of the line. The force of frigates in the back are probably going to be in bad shape if they get into the main fight because the Spanish have a lot of big ships. There are a lot of frigates here too. Since the wind is against us, but we're in a good position, and they are disorganized, we're just going to proceed south. In our 2 columns. I will let the reinforcing ships do most of the fighting because they're a lot bigger than mine. Most of mine, anyway. And let's just fast forward a bit till they get a lot closer. HMS Britannia should be able to handle just about anything that approaches us. And our only objective is to destroy 6 ships. If the frigates come close, that should be pretty easy. Oh look, speaking of, this might be a bad choice on your part. And this is a small one. This is just a Corvette. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. He just sailed in gun range of a first rate. Yeah, that looks like it hurts. Now he's sailing along the entire line by himself. Oh, and he exploded. One down. That gave them enough time for one of their first rates to get close. They're a jumbled up mess. We'll see what happens here. Continue fast forwarding. They're starting to line up. You know what? I'm going to have the frigates break off and form their own column. No reason to risk the frigates in what is very much a heavy hitter fight. Like their flagship is wavering. This other group is way over here. 2 third rates and a few frigates. They are not going to be anywhere near us anytime soon. Continue fast forwarding. Oh! That one's powder went. We only need to kill 4 more to finish this. What? This column, my third rates, would break off to engage the second group. I think these guys have this under control. Fast forward some more. Wind has changed to the north. Another one sunk. Well, if the frigates keep attacking the ships of the line, that shouldn't be too hard to deal with. that's not great. Oh, that's not great either. HMS Excellent at the rear of the column. We're getting a little disorganized. And now one of my ships, not one of the reinforcement ships, but one of my ships is in trouble. Still need to sink 2. I win. Okay. Oh! That's new. I got my own first rate. HMS Victory. Should repair all the ships that took some damage. I don't think too many of them did. Hound did, just because she started taking fire from their flagship. Okay. I'm gonna actually move Nelson over to command on the Victory. And you can take command of the Agamemnon. I can't buy any more ships to the line, so that's what we got. Victory. Can we put anything more powerful on Victory? Long reload. Short range. Range isn't too long to begin with. Give her a longer range on those guns. Yeah, we'll just do those. And then throw on some stuff. Double frame hull. Reduce gun weight. Increase sales gunpowder. Spread and sales. No, not those. Maybe not. But that's good. Spanish fleet has been badly damaged and sent running back to Cadiz. We should be able to resume our blockade and regain much of our freedom in the movements of the Mediterranean. And I got a medal! Knight Cross. The Knight's Cross is awarded to military commanders who successfully completed their mission against superior enemy numbers and difficult odds while serving His Majesty's armed forces during times of war. I got 2 patrols to do quick. The Spanish declaration of war has brought on a sprawling naval operation. The Admiral has ordered all available ships to patrol Spanish waters and attack any warship or merchant ship sailing Spanish flag colors. Send any available ships to assist in the task. Romney and Agamemnon. And as for the other one, Mad Queen. A delicate issue demands your attention, Captain. As you may know, the Queen Maria I of Portugal is deemed mentally insane. Her son has personally begged our king for medical assistance. His Majesty decided to send his physician, Francis Willis. The Admiral will be happy if you escort Willis to Portugal. Well, good job for Victory, and we'll give her Greyhound as an escort. The Spanish should have already taken a good lesson on what it means to declare war on Great Britain. Keep up the good work, Captain. Our relations with Portugal will surely benefit from the successful transport of Dr. Willis, Captain. Hopefully, the Queen's mental health will benefit as well. Yeah. New pages of glory were added in the history of the Royal Navy. Despite our outnumbered in both men and guns, Horatio Nelson defeated a Spanish fleet near Cape St. Vincent, Portugal. Clearly, the tide is already turning back in our favor now that we have sent our best naval officer to deal with the situation. Aw, gee, thanks. Bonaparte's plan to invade Egypt. On February 23rd, 1798, Bonaparte recommends to the Directory the abandonment of the invasion of England in favor of an invasion of Egypt. His plan is later accepted, leading to a shift towards the Mediterranean theater. Oh no. Plus 50% repair costs for ships. Well then, Battle of the Nile. Before I look at anything else, there is one new ship I can buy. I should repair what I've got and get replacements as needed. I can buy one more ship of the line, which I will definitely be needing going forward. HMS Falcon. And let's see, how many does that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ships. I don't need 13. I sell Sun and King. Don't need many frigates anymore. As long as I have 10 ships, I should be good overall. I'll upgrade the Falcon, give her some guns. 18-pounder carronades. Give her some longer range guns on the bottom. And a few of these. Yes, powder. Not that one, though. Oh, too heavy. Switch this one to 2. That does it. Perfect. Okay, then. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships of the line. Plus 5 frigates. How many ships does this one call for? 10, so that's perfect. I'll have 1 extra. Alright. Well, I think this is a good time to stop. I think this is the first mission of the last chapter of the game. So I'm thinking 1, maybe 2 more streams out of this one. So we'll save quick. And then we will call it a night. next stream will be Sunday, as Friday is not possible due to work. So, I will see you on Sunday for more Valkyria Chronicles, and have a good night.